Hey guys, Coach Portia here, and today I want to help you get prepared for your mock exam, but I'm going to talk about the temperature out of range. Okay, so guys, first of all, let me give you guys this note and things you should be doing for yourself to prepare for the mock exam. During the mock exam, guys, you cannot go and look at your notes, right? Like, we can't see you look at your notes, but it is smart for you to have notes and things like that around for you to see for yourself so you don't forget, right? So we already know that when the donor comes in, we're going to ask for their ID. We know that we're going to check the donor's pockets, have them empty their pockets. We don't pat their pockets, but we have them to empty their pockets, and we have them to wash their hands. You can have a note up for yourself that says check donor's pockets. What I did was I had a chair beside me with a jacket on that chair so I would not forget to have the donor to empty their pockets, right? You're also going to have signs up that says do not wash your hands, do not flush the toilet. But you can have a sign up for yourself on your laptop, on your computer, on your phone, have the donor to wash hands, right? Boom, so you don't forget that. For temperature out of range, guys, you know that we are going to do 2 collections, right? So when you're getting prepared for your mock, go ahead and have your 2 CCF forms already together, okay? So guys, this is a CCF form, okay? So guys, and this is a federal for DOT. So you want to make sure that your CCF forms are correct, okay? You may make a mistake in the field, but when it comes to this CCF form, it needs to be right, which you shouldn't be making mistakes in the field, but you're human, right? So say for instance, if a donor comes in and you be like, dang, I forgot to have them to empty their pockets, or I forgot to have them to wash their hands, or oh my gosh, I forgot to look back behind them when they left out the restroom. Okay, but when it comes to this CCF form, it needs to be right. Okay, and when it comes to the mock exam, guys, you need to make sure you are marking these things and you're hitting these marks. Okay, so have notes up for yourself. Check the integrity of your restroom before the donor goes in there, right? When the donor comes out, check the restroom again to make sure that they didn't leave anything in there to alter the test, right? So those are things that you will do on your mock, okay? But let's talk about this CCF form, okay? So guys, when you're getting prepared for your mock, you can already go ahead and have this information filled out, right? The employer address, the MRO information, which when you get your CCF forms, the MRO information will already be on your forms, okay? So you're gonna have ask the donor for their donor social security number or employer ID number, or or CDL, number, state license number, whatever. You're gonna put it here, okay? You're gonna specify the testing authority. FMCSA is always DOT, okay? Reason for the test, you can put pre-employment, random, reasonable suspicion, post-accident. Always remember this, guys, if it's a return to duty or follow-up, that will have to be an observed collection. Remember that, okay? Drug tests to be performed, the 5-panel test is always for DOT, okay? Collection site address, whatever you want it to be, 999 I Am Money Lane. Okay, collector's contact information, 888-333-5555, whatever you want it to be, okay? We know that this is going to be a urine collection. We know that this is a DOT collection, so of course it's going to be a split, right? Also, when a donor comes out the restroom, collector reads urine temperature within 4 minutes, temperature between 90 and 100. This is a temperature out of range, so you're going to mark no, okay? And guys, in your remarks section, you're going to put specimen 1 of 2 with the specimen ID number of the second CCF form, because we're going to do 2 collections. So specimen 1 of 2, 0002. I'm just using this as an example. And if you go to your DOT guidelines, page 23, Step 4, you can read it and it'll tell you exactly what you put there. This is this, okay? It explains that to you. Specimen 1 of 2, 0, 0, 0, 2. Okay, that's what's gonna go on your form. Okay, we're using 2 forms now, but this is the first one. Okay, all right. So this is your form. Specimen 1 of 2, 0, 0, 0, 2. So when a donor comes out the restroom and you see that the temperature is out of range, you immediately complete the collection. You don't hop into the second one. You complete the first one, okay? Then, right here says step 3. Collector seals the bottles and the tubes. So you're going to have your bottles. Where my bottles at? Where my bottles at? Where my bottles at? Okay? You're going to take the bottles. Okay? You're going to put 30 milliliters in the first one. You're going to put 15 milliliters in the second one. Okay? And then you're going to seal it. Okay? You're going to take A and put it over 30. You're going to take B and put it over 15. Okay? Now, depends on who you're testing with. You're not going to receive. You may receive carbon copies, but it's not, no. You should receive printed copies because they're not going to have your their date, their numbers on it. Every one of these control ID numbers are connected to us as collectors. So I send printed copies. They're gonna look just like this, right? Printed, like just for testing. Okay, that's what it's gonna look like. It's not gonna be the original carbon copy. It's just for you to test on. Okay, so I don't send those. I don't send the original copy because that number is connected to me. Okay, but anyway, I digress. Okay, so then for your test, guys, use some tape or something just so you won't forget to put it over your seals. Okay, me, when I did my mock exam, I took a sticky note and I put it over my form. I put A and I put B. I took the sticky note off, put it on the seals. Okay, then it tells you right here. Once you do that, it's gonna say collector dates the seal, you date it, and the donor initials it. Okay, boom, you date, the donor initials. After that, it says donor completes step 5 of copy 2, right? Scroll down, this is copy 2. Okay, this is their part. They're gonna sign it, they're gonna print it, they're gonna date it, they're gonna put the time, AM, PM, whatever. Oh no, that's ours. Wait a minute, my bad. I'm on the wrong one. Okay, no, step 2. No, this is right. My bad. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, step 4. Here it is. Okay, I certify that the specimen given to me by the donor identifies in the certification statement on copy 2. Wait a minute, that's 4. Oh, here it is, the donor copy. My bad, my eyes, y'all. Anyway, I certify that I provide my specimen to the collector that I have not adulterated in any manner. So this is for the donor. So the donor is gonna sign, they're gonna print, date, email address, daytime phone number, evening phone number, date of birth, okay? Then once they do their part, you go back to your part, right? Back to 5 because it's 1, 2, 3, 5. I mean, it's 1, 2, 3, 5, 4. So there's 5 and then you're 4. Okay, so 4, and as you can see right here, 4. See, chain of custody initiated by the collector. So then you're gonna sign it, print your name, today's date, the time, AM, PM, and who the specimen bottles are released to, which will be FedEx. Okay, once you do that, you'll go ahead and seal your specimen up. You're gonna put your specimen bottles in the front pouch, and then you're gonna take your lab copy, fold it where the barcode is not showing, and fold it, put it in the bag, okay? Then you make sure you know the copies are gonna go who they need to go to, but you'll set that to the side, okay? And then you will then let the donor know, unfortunately, your temperature was out of range. Then you go into the second collection, okay? And you let them know, hey, we have to do a second collection from you. So this is how this will go. We will give you another cup, but now you will have to be observed. I will have to observe you. If they're the same sex, you're going to observe them. So I will have to observe you this time and watch the urine go into the cup. You, as a donor, you will need to lift your shirt up, pull your pants down below your waist, pull your shirt up above your breast line, and do a circle. Okay? Make sure that they don't have anything on them. Okay? And then once they do that, give them the cup, they go into the restroom. When they come back out, of course, the temperature is in range now. Okay, so now you're going to take that second CCF form. You're going to copy everything that's on the first one to the second one. Okay, everything that's on the first one to the second one. Same name, everything. Yep, this is a urine. This is a split. Did you read the temperature between, within 4 minutes, temperature between 90 and 100? Yes, but this time, guys, is observed. This is an observed collection, okay? And now this is gonna change to specimen 2 of 2, 0001, because it's a cross reference. If you don't understand what I'm like, what is she talking about? Sometimes you need to see it so you can understand it. Go to your DOT guidelines, page 23, step 4, number 4. Sometimes you gotta see it to be like, what do they mean? Go look at it and you'll see it, okay? Okay, now that you've done that, okay, you got the urine. Hello, you got the urine. You're gonna put the 30 milliliters in the first one, 15 milliliters in the second one. You're gonna seal the bottles. A go on 30, B go on 15. You're gonna date it. The donor is going to initial it, okay? Once the donor does that, you're gonna go to page 2, which is step, you got 1, 2, 3, 5, 4. So 5 for the donor, okay? The donor is going to sign, print, date, email address, date and phone number, evening phone number, date of birth. I know, 1, 2, 3, 5, 4. That's just what it is. Sometimes I still be like that. But anyway, but that's just what it is, okay? Once they do that, you then go back to 1, okay, and you fill out your information, okay? You're gonna print it, you're gonna sign it, today's date, the time, AM, PM, who is going to be released to, okay? Then you take your bottles, put them in the bag, take the lab copy, fold it where the barcode is facing out, put it in the bag, seal it up. Then you will distribute the copies where they need to go to, and then you will have the donor to write on the back any medication that they're taking as a memory jogger, okay, on their copy, okay? Then you're gonna send a copy to the MRO, DER, and of course you keep a copy for yourself, okay? And that is the temperature out of range, guys, okay? So I just wanted to do this quick video because a lot of people can get this mixed up when it's time to take the mock exam. Guys, when you're preparing for your mock, like I said, if you're gonna have a donor there with you, study with them. Let them be the ones that also know the steps, so when you're making mistakes, they can tell you, not during the test, but I'm saying when you're practicing, hey, that's not right. Right, that's not right. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to do this, right? So study with someone that can help you in that way, okay? And when you get ready to take the mock, you're ready to go. You got your own notes up and things so you won't forget, okay? But the mock is a very easy process. It's not hard to do. I'm just trying to show you and help you get prepared for your mock exam. And I know the temperature range for the temperature out of range sometimes can get a little tricky depending on the person for some people. So don't forget, temperature out of range, we have 2 sets of specimens that we must have that we're sending to the lab. Period. Period, okay? But that is it. That is Coach Portia. That's it for today. Hey, if you guys are looking to get into this field as a specimen collector, click the link tree in my bio. Download my free guide on how to start a mobile testing service and to become an instructor We need more instructors out here to reach back and pull other people back up with us, right? So we need more instructors, guys. This is a growing industry, constantly growing. It's growing fast, but we do not have enough collectors out here. This is an untapped market and a high-paying skill. It's not oversaturated. It still needs a you. So if you look like me, click that link tree, because listen, over 400,000 people, Black people, have lost their jobs since July. So guys, tap in. Don't be afraid. Say yes and thank me later. But that's it. I will see you guys later in the Zoom.